Hello guys, it's Sagi here. Today we'll be taking a look at another Honor of Kings tutorial for the best settings in HOK. We'll be taking a look at gameplay, graphic, layout, control settings, and hero specific settings to really improve your HOK gameplay to the fullest. For players or MLBB transfers that are having trouble or want to change the specific settings, here is the video for you. Alright, first things first. Standard FPS is 30 FPS, high is 60, and max is 120 FPS. They'll pop a warning here because if you pop 120 FPS, if your phone is available, it will be very hot for your phone. So if your phone cannot handle, just go to 60 FPS will be suffice. For resolution, I personally like the ultra resolution as it makes the game extra crispy in HD. If your phone cannot handle it, do go for high, that is already sufficient. For camera height, do go for standard as there will be a reference here that you can see. Standard gives you more view on the game. Closer gives you more focus on your hero if you cannot focus, if your gameplay is like overly zoomed out. So for anti-aliasing, for players who look for the maximum graphics, you can turn this on. For players who look for the best gameplay experience in terms of like not having lag or overheat issues, do turn it off. Same goes for UI animations. For overall graphic settings, for me personally, I like high and ultra for my hero's gorge quality. You can compare it by yourself. It gradually goes bad, but if you're looking for performance, do put it at medium will be sufficient. But if you want to get the full gameplay, full experience, do go for high and do go for ultra. These are my settings. For character outline and water reflection, it is really up to you. It is all just a bit of like the upgrades you can get for the best quality in terms of visual, right? If you are looking for performance, do turn them off. Hero rendering as well, it is really up to you. As I mentioned, all these graphic settings, if you're looking for performance, just put it at low or medium, depending on your device. Okay, next up will be some in-match detail settings that you can take a look at. For FPS, do turn it on if you're a 120 FPS user and you want to downgrade to 60 FPS when your phone is like overheating. You can check out the FPS there and you turn it back to 60 FPS, it will really save you a lot. So show target info here, if you can see, that is your target's health bar, armor, magic resist, damage, and all their stats. So turning it on will be very helpful as you can see who are you targeting and who is in your range. So show name is really up to you. For players who are new to the game, I do suggest you turn on the names so you can really know that which character or hero you're fighting against in Honor of Kings. Skill label here is similar as well for new players. If you turn it on, you can see damage for your spells or healing or ultimate. It is to really give you a brief idea on like what the spell does. Next up is dim area outside FOV. This is very important for someone who always walk into fog of war and die to bushes. This is a very important setting for you. If you put it on low, it looks like this. Alright, it's very bright. You might not see or might not be very alert to your surroundings. So if you put it to very high, it will be very dark and you'll be like, oh, that bush is very dangerous. I shouldn't be going there. So this is a very important setting if you're looking to put more focus into improving your gameplay. So feats here is like the recent MLBB one where if you get a triple kill or you get like a long range snipe, it will pop out like a achievement for you or your teammates there. It's like, oh, this guy got a triple kill. This guy got like a long range snipe. If you're someone who's like, oh, I got a good achievement, you can turn it on. For me, I find it quite annoying to have because it blocks my screen, so I turn it off. So this auto translate chat messages because we are a diverse culture with a lot of language in a world of Honor of Kings, right? So turning this on, you will get to understand what the Chinese players, the Filipino players, the Indonesian players, what they are really talking about, and it will automatically transfer. And so far, the accuracy is actually very high, all right? And automatically decline surrender, this is actually up to you. If you are a player who never surrenders, turn it on. If you're looking to save time, surrender GG go next, do turn it on. And picking phase hero sorting, this one, if you put name, it gives you based on each hero's name alphabetically, right? It's like A, B, C, D, E. If it's proficiency, it literally just gives you the first few heroes that you always play, so you save time to find them. So for me, proficiency is always good to go because it always shows you the heroes that you want to play based on your hero power or your mastery. All right. Precise mute here is probably to mute out words such as profanity or like hate speech. So turn it on if you don't want to get affected But for me, I like to argue, so that's for me. So skill descriptions, you can go for a detail so you can know the full detail of what your hero really does if you're trying out new hero before reading it for some reasons before you go into the game. Show enemy heroes on screen, as this is just a quality of life type of setting, so you can turn it on or turn it off. It's really up to you. For me, I turn it on. For features and privacy, if you do not want anyone to see your bonds, match history, stats, or achievements, you can choose to disable them here. For me, I do not care. I just show wherever. And if you're a competitive player who do not want anyone to spectate your games, do disable allow spectators. Hero stats display is up to you if you want to show your friends. Other than these are all very generic. It's really up to you. Rather than a setting, it's actually more like a feature in Honor of Kings, where if you think like, oh, I have to press type, it's like, oh, haha, you did well. It's very troublesome, right? What if I just press voice here and say, good job, guys? See, it automatically converts. So make sure you use this feature in your game. So if you want to time like summoners or like common spells, enemy mid flash 2 minutes 30 seconds. See, you can do things like this. So it's a very cool feature you can play. You can use the lies. Now let's talk about the most important part, in-game control settings to boost your gameplay, right? So go to settings, go to controls, click advanced, and click to apply to all heroes if you're looking to play the same role, such as marksman. If you're looking for multi-role, you can apply to single hero. It's definitely up to you. For this tutorial, let's go for apply to all heroes because most settings are applicable to most of the heroes in Honor of Kings. So go for advanced, so you have the minion and tower button, so you can attack minion or tower. Let's say you can attack the monster here, you can tower with tower button. Very standard stuff, right? Okay, next settings will be the basic attack target priority here. We'll put it at lowest absolute health if you're playing a carry. Let me show you why, because let's say, what does it mean lowest absolute health? Unless you here has 3.5k HP, while the dummy here has 11,000 HP. If I let go of the joystick and I auto attack the button, it will always go on Alessio because of his absolute lowest health. So it's based on numbers in general, right? So that's that. So if you are wondering like, oh, Sagi, how do I do these settings where I can use portrait lock such as MLBB's feature? Go to controls, go to show enemy avatars, then you can click it here. You see, I can select the target I'm on an attack or cast spell on just by pressing the settings here, which is the portrait lock here, okay? So that is show enemy avatars. So you ever had the issue where you will always be running away and your character will drag you back just like this? Like, we call it the ghost shake. Very annoying and pesky, right? This is because you turn on attack while moving, alright? So disable it so you don't have any issues while running away, okay? So that is the main setting that you have to take note if you want to run away. So let me show you what's so special about auto basic attack. Yes, it means you auto attack and you don't have to press or mash your right hand button to do damage, right? But what if I tell you it's actually more than that? If you turn it on, imagine you're jungling, you want to check what your laners are doing, just drag your map and see like, oh, they are doing this, oh, they are doing this. But I'm not mashing my auto attack button at all. It's still auto attacking as I'm looking at the map. So it's a very important feature for jungle mains to turn on, okay? Next up, controls. So this auto chase distance is really up to you. For me, it attacks whoever is in range, like it chases like this. If let's say you don't want it open, you have to walk very close, like very into the circle, only you can attack. So it is based on your own mastery level. For new players, I suggest standard. For more advanced players, I suggest close range. Alright, so fixed movement wheel is just your finger here on my left hand side. Not available, or NA is just making sure that it doesn't really matter. Fixed visual only is just that the visual is there, but wherever you drag your hand, it doesn't really matter. And if you want consistent, the button being on the left hand side, just put fully fixed. Then you have to definitely put your finger onto the left hand side, alright? Next up, camera sensitivity. I will always put this setting to the lowest. Let me show you what happens if you put it at fast. I'm just gonna drag a bit, and it's gonna fly crazily. See, it doesn't really make sense, alright? So if you want to play, we call the third finger, you put it at the lowest, so you can do this as you are playing the game, you can drag it with your third finger. I don't know if you can see, you can drag it with your third finger, scout for information. You can do this, like, oh, like this. Then you can play around with your third finger, like, you see? So it's a very important setting to have. If you want to flick your map, of course, up it more a bit so it's more sensitive. If you just want a specific view in front of you, just make it to the slowest, all right? Now, another very important feature that I want to show you guys is, oh, Sagi, how do you do the drag lock auto attack onto the enemy unit here? Like, there is very simple. Go to basic attack target selection, click precise. So precise is what you're seeing here. For Wild Rift players, you'll be very familiar with this because this is what we are used to. For ML players, you'll be more used to the fan shape one. But definitely do give precise a try, as I really think that it is really advanced in my case. It's faster and it's more efficient. Look at this. Almost no delay. It also works on towers as well. And jungle camps. Like this, towers, jungle camps. It works on everything, alright? So next setting. Hold to show description here. It technically means if I enable it, if I hold my spell 2, I can read my spell 2. But it's actually not so good. I suggest turning it off so you can see your spell 2 range at all times. You close it again, you hold your spell 2, you can see your spell 2's range without showing the description. So it's very good for controlling range. Next up, this directional indicator, it doesn't really matter actually. So it's like, let's say if I change a hero to someone that has crowd control or a skill target like Daji. So it technically means how you're aiming for spells, right? Like this, alright, very simple. Or you can have fan shape, which is the ML type, right? It depends on what's your preference, right? Okay, so how do I know if I can cross a wall? See, like, you see this line? This is because of shift collision indicator. It will tell you what wall you can go through. So right now, I cannot go through this wall. Right, see, I cannot go through this wall. So shift collision indicator allows me, if you can see this line, it shows me that I can cross the wall successfully, right? So it's a very cool feature to have if you're playing units with dash. See? I can go over, I walk a bit more. It shows me the max range I can go for without banging the wall, alright? Okay, so the next settings will be skill picture in picture. So what does it do is that if I throw an ultimate or a spell that goes out of my screen, it will show me here that what it happened outside of my screen. So next one, a very important one, is skill with director flash. Let me show you what this means, right? So why does turning this on make a lot of sense? Let's say, you see, normally if I were to throw my ultimate stun, okay, so Deranger's ultimate is like a stun card, right? So if I want to reach outside our range, I will have to ultimate and flash. Very simple, right? So what? Let me see. Okay, direction of movement. So it's like very inconsistent, right? So if I just turn on smart homing, it's literally the easiest thing you can do for your spells, right? See, it's like I'm shooting behind, but I'm flashing towards the smart target that's in front of me. So it's a very cool setting to have if you're looking for these ultimate flash combos or spell flash combos. See? It works on everything. Except for non-targeted spells. Yeah. Now, another interesting setting that you can turn on is for long-range spell users such as Ganemo, which is this. Controls, camera shift with skill direction, certain heroes. So what does it mean? So let's say if I'm aiming front. Aiming front is no problem, right? What if I'm aiming back? You see? I'm not moving my screen. I'm not moving my third finger. It's just me moving based on the spell only. So it allows you to see more based on your blind spots, right? So when you swap your spell, it's like, oh, I get to see more. So it's a pretty interesting feature to have as well. So do turn it on if you're looking to play like hero with long range spells. Okay, some ML players will probably be wondering like, hey Sagi, I'm not used to buying items on the left side. Can you like teach me how to change it, or is there any way of changing it? Don't worry guys, I got you. Go to settings, go to layout, go to recommended equipment here, press right side, and there you have it. You can look to buy items on your right side just like how you're doing it back in MLBB. Don't worry, it's very easy to change it back. Just anytime you want, go back to settings, go back to layout, and change based on what you want here. You can even change like shop tabs, scoreboard tabs. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you guys about this cool feature is that if you're buying stuff and you are walking, Like here, let's say you're here, right, and you don't know what's going on, right? Like your shop is blocking you, very annoying, right? Go to settings, go to layout, shop transparency, put it to high, and you can see, okay, you see, high is like blocking, right? We don't want blocking, we want transparency. Put it all the way to low, and you can see like, oh, I actually can see over my shop. It's more visible. So this is just some changes that can actually help you in game if you're looking to like shop, if you're looking to do a recall and shop, so you can see like what's happening behind the shop. Okay, so that's all the settings for the control side. But what about buttons? Like you see, my auto attack button is extremely big. How do I do that? Go to settings, go to layout, hit that custom button. So you can look to custom your button size. Let's say you want your recall to be bigger, you can custom it to 150%, you know. You want your items to be here so you can press it easily. You can adjust your cross button here. You can even like move your mini map. It's even your shop as well. It's definitely up to you how you want to do it, right? It's all up to your own preference how you want to set it, but you can definitely set it here. Also, another very important button layout feature that I want to recommend to you guys is this. You check out this in-match button layout, hit that recommended button, it will analyze your buttons for you. So hit that confirm button. So it will analyze to see like, oh, where do you usually tap? Are you missing your tabs? Do you need like a layout change? See, my one is a great layout. It has no risk of mistouch, so I'll keep the existing ones. So for those who have played a specific number of games and you're like, oh, why am I missing my spells? Why am I not dashing or flashing at the correct moment? Go hit that recommended button. It will fix your issues by a lot. You can only do it outside of games, so remember that. And lastly, for those who are wondering, Sagi, how do I change my language? Simple. Go to basic settings, hit that language. You can change between language of the entire game. It can be English or based on the version that you want that is available here. Or you can go for the voice pack. There is Chinese, Espanol, Bahasa Melayu, Turkish, Portuguese, Indonesian, English, Japanese, or any other that you see from this list. So it's definitely up to you and it takes very little space. So go with what you are feeling with, right? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all the settings that you need to know in Honor of Kings to really improve your gameplay to the fullest here. If you have any gameplay or settings issue, do leave it down in the comments. I will try my best to fix it for you or solve it for you. So do let me know in the comments. And the next video, we're probably going to be talking about items in a more specific and detailed manner, so it can help you guys further learn how to play Honor of Kings and buy the correct items. My name is Sagi, a content creator and an English caster for Honor of Kings. Thank you guys for the support and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.